On top of the pandemic, Asian Americans dealt with hateful comments and physical attacks in the last year. And the cases of abuse are only increasing.
Researchers from the Center for the Study of Hate and Extremism looked at police reports in 16 of the largest cities in the U.S., and they found anti-Asian hate crimes more than doubled in the last year.
Good evening and welcome to Denver 7 News. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Shannon Ogden. Glad you're with us tonight. Today, Congress took action to speed up investigations into those crimes.
And as our AAPI GUAJARDO reports, Asian Americans in our state are all too familiar with those hateful attacks.
It's these gut-wrenching crimes
I was horrified
against Asian Americans,
the most vulnerable members of our community,
that terrified communities.
people being spat on, slashed, killed, burned, and it needs to stop.
It ignited a call for protection and change.
All the Asian Americans, you need to come out to stand up for yourself.
Deborah Yim, an attorney and a member of the Asian Pacific American Bar Association of Colorado, a nonprofit, rallied support to propose solutions.
This year, more than ever, that we can do more for the Asian community.
We want to let our community grieve and heal over what's been happening.
Crimes against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders fueled by the pandemic spiked across the nation. In Georgia, a shooting spree left 8 people dead, 6 of Asian descent. In Colorado, Stop AAPI received reports of 37 incidents in the last year, almost one every month, ranging from verbal harassment to vandalism and shunning. The latest in 2021 included hateful emails to the Asian Pacific Development Center, threatening phone calls to a community clinic, and an Asian man who reported getting harassed at a grocery store. Someone yelled at him, "Leave," and threatened to punch him. These crimes are often underreported.
I think that if you don't report it, right, we can't find a solution.
The bill is passed without objection. The motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
On Tuesday, on National AAPI Day Against Bullying and Hate Crime, the U.S. House passed a bill to protect Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders from hate crimes. The bill will expedite federal reviews of COVID-19 related hate crimes. It will provide grants and expand support for local and state law enforcement agencies and issue guidance on racial language used to describe the pandemic.
They are seeing the pain and the devastation that we've gone through this year, and that they want to bring about some real concerted change here. So it's really inspiring to see.
Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert was the only representative of Colorado to vote against the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act. President Joe Biden is expected to sign the bill into law. In Denver, AAPI GUAJARDO, Denver 7.
Thank you, Addie. And there's now an easier way to report hateful incidents in Colorado. The Asian Pacific Development Center has an online form where you can flag everything from vandalism to physical attacks. The group is hoping to gather more information, and that information can then lead to better protection and an end to hate. You can find a link on thedenverchannel.com.